Now, I'm not just a big cemetery guy or history guy, or I also like monuments and podiums and anything else you can give me as I climb up on this rock wall. And today I'm gonna go see where Abraham Lincoln gave the Gettysburg Address. It's one of the most powerful, inspirational histories or speeches in history. So I'm really super excited. It says Gettysburg Address, nearby, November 19th, 1863, and dedicating to the National Cemetery. Abraham Lincoln gave the address, which he had written in Washington and revised after his arrival at Gettysburg the evening of November 18th. And it was 272 words. It was about a 2-minute long speech. Let's go see it. Hi guys, how's everybody doing today? I got a good one for y'all today. I'm in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania at Gettysburg National Cemetery. And today we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about the Gettysburg Address. This is where President Lincoln in 1863, about a year and a half before he got shot by John Wilkes Booth on the Fourth Theater in D.C., came here and gave his Gettysburg Address. I'm going to take you to the site, to where it was at. And I'm going to show you where it was actually at. And then we're going to talk about a few of the graves that are here, one in particular. Let's start it. This is the Lincoln Address Memorial. This monument commemorates Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, November 19th, 1863, about a year and a half before he passed away. The address was delivered about 300 yards from the spot on the Upper Cemetery Drive. The site is now marked by the Soldiers' National Monument. And this is the address right here. 7 years ago, fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceded liberty, and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Feel free to pause that right there if you want to read it all, because I'm not going to read it all to you. And this right here is what they call a witness tree. This was here when Lincoln was here giving a speech. Pretty cool. Says Kentucky honors her son Abraham Lincoln, who delivered his memorial address at the site now marked by the Soldiers' Monument. There's some debate over that, though. Some people think it was more over here. I have no idea. I'm not a historian. I'm just here to document it. But some people think it's over here. Says a few appropriate remarks. On November 19th, 1863, 4.5 months after the Battle of Gettysburg, President Abraham Lincoln attended the dedication of the Soldiers' National Cemetery. Edward Everett, the principal speaker and one of the greatest orators of his time, addressed a crowd of 20,000 for 2 hours. A hymn followed, then Lincoln advanced to make a few appropriate remarks rose. With a manner almost serious to sadness, he gave a brief address. Lincoln was unsure how his 272-word, 2-minute speech had been received. His masterfully crafted Gettysburg Address gave new meaning to the conflict, but his words transcended generations, reminding all that we can never forget what they did here. And this is cool. He's right there in the mass of people. Like I said earlier, Lincoln is shown on the speaker's platform. The location never marked, but is believed to be in the Evergreen Cemetery on the other side of the iron fence, which would be over there. And I can't believe they didn't mark it. That place gets the credit for it. But it happened. So just so I can prove to myself that we're always learning, we're always finding out new things on this channel. I love every second of it. I love learning about the new things. I found out that there is eight Southerners, Confederates, buried in the cemetery, and only one of them is on purpose. And he told me the whole story behind it. So we're going to go see him real quick, if I can find him. He showed me where he was at, so it shouldn't be too awfully hard. One of the first things you're going to notice at Gettysburg is all the monuments here. Like, there's a ton of monuments here. I've never been here before. I didn't really do a whole lot of research on this place. I actually talked to one of the park rangers that was here, and he gave me a lot of insight on some stuff. So we're gonna go check all this stuff out. I'm not gonna be here very long, so this video is not gonna be all that long, but we'll do what we can. Unknown. Unknown. It says unknown, Civil War remains. Chances are he's a Confederate. Another unknown. He was a musician. So I don't know which one of these was the Southerner that was purposely placed here. I'm not quite sure. But he did tell me a story that due to erosion back in 1997, I cannot remember the exact date, but in 1997, due to erosion, there were some bones that were exposed. So they ended up digging them up. And ended up being somebody that they found out was from the Civil War. They thought he was Southern, so he was a Confederate. He didn't have any badges or buttons or anything, so he was just a regular soldier. And when they reinterred him in 1998, there was actually two of the widows from the Civil War in 1998 that were here for the ceremony. If that's not unbelievable, I don't know what the heck is. That was a wild story. That was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. But I gotta show you guys one thing before we leave here. You know how much I love my Medal of Honors. Right here, William Miller, Medal of Honor. I don't have a citation or nothing. I wasn't expecting to really do one here, so. This was a cool experience. I really enjoyed myself with this. I implore and I hope some of you guys take some of these things from my videos and you come out and see the stuff for yourself, because it's all history. So between Gettysburg, I've been to Gettysburg, I've been to Arlington, and these places aren't going to be going away anytime soon. Those are all Union soldiers right there. So talking to the park ranger, he actually made some really good points about the spot where Lincoln gave his address at, or the Gettysburg Address, and it makes perfectly sense. I showed you where everybody thought it was at, and turns out I was right. But the reason it's unmarked is because that's a private cemetery over there. It's not federally funded like this one is. So you don't want to disturb any graves and the upkeep and whatnot that would come with stuff like that. That's why there's the monument there that I showed you, and there's no marker about where it actually happened. So I hope you guys learned something. I certainly did today.